in transformation, I use the following 3 steps. And they work for me, they work for my clients. This is where you can get some substance from this talk and you can relate it to your life. Step 1 is focus and attention equals creation. Most people, they lose right here on step 1. Step 1 is so important for you to focus on what you want. What is your dream? What's your vision? What's your goal? And stick to it. This is not the time to get practical. People, they think, oh, I'd love to have this, I'd love to do that, but how am I going to do it? Or they talk to someone and someone talks them out of it. Don't be practical in step 1. This is just about focusing, clarifying what you want. Make sure you write it down. Get very specific on what you want, because the brain will give you what you want. You see, most people, they focus on their problems and they get more problems. Why? Because what you focus on, you're directing your energy. So focus on what you want. The second step, okay, your ideas are very, very powerful. Please do cherish them, because ideas change the world. Everything on this planet besides nature was once an idea in the mind of a human being. 2 is your self-mastery. What do you believe about the things that you want? Because you see, life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you believe. If what you want is here and your belief is here, life will give you this every single time. So self-mastery is about knowing, how do you feel? What do you believe? Because you're designed to win, but you're programmed to lose. It is so important what you believe in. And your self-mastery, only you can do that. I worked with a woman. She had a lot of pain in her knee. And doctors told her she has arthritis and that it will progressively get worse. I said, don't worry about what the doctors believe. What matters is what you believe. I said, focus on the good leg. Give praise for the parts of your body that are working. Maybe exercise a little bit. We worked on her belief system. In 3 weeks, she told me her pain was hardly there anymore. In 6 months, what was amazing was that her blood test showed her arthritis had reversed, and the doctor said her knee looks like she's had an operation. What you believe is very, very important. Self-mastery, this is your inner work. Only you can do this work, but it is worth it. So when you go home today, think about what you want. Where are your beliefs? And your job is to line them up, because you'll always get what you believe. Step 3 is take action, but wait. Imagine you go forward 5 years from now, and everything in your life is 10 out of 10. Your health, your business, your relationships. You are more happy, healthy, successful, and loved than you ever have been. Would you think, feel, and act differently than you do today? The answer is usually yes. What I suggest is you act from that level of consciousness. Don't wait for 5 years to feel like that. You can feel like that today. And then you take action. Then you take the next step, just one step towards what you want. I worked with a client. He wanted to get promoted at work. He wanted to become a manager. I said, okay, act like it. Act like a manager. Because leadership is an attitude. I said, work hard. Have a good attitude. Have a positive mental attitude. Stay behind later. Arrive on time. It took several weeks. His company approached him. They wanted to train him to become a manager. And now he has a better position and higher wages. You can achieve whatever you want. We can create whatever changes we want to develop in this country if we focus, we align our emotions and our beliefs, and then we take action. So step 3 is about imagining you've already got it. And then from that new conscious awareness, then you take action. Negative thoughts and emotions, they weaken your immune system. So judgment, complaining, any negative emotion, it weakens your body. Scientists say we have 50 to 70,000 thoughts per day. But 90% of them are the same ones as you had yesterday. The problem with that is that the same thoughts create the same emotion. That creates the same action, which gets the same results, and then you get the same thoughts, and so the cycle of creation continues. You see, most people wait for outside circumstances to change for them to change. But life is totally opposite. You must change on the inside in order to see change on the outside. Negative thoughts are like a virus. It is very important that we become aware of our thoughts, because the more negative programs that we watch, they train you. They train your thoughts. They train your beliefs. They train your expectation that this is life. It's called television programming for a reason. Yes, it can be used for good sometimes. However, what would happen if you just switched your television off for 30 days? What would you do? I don't know. Maybe you read books. Maybe you wrote your thoughts down. Maybe you had more intimate conversations. Maybe you found some hobbies and interests. You see, everyone wants society to change. Everyone wants social transformation. But you cannot have social transformation without individual transformation. The minds and development of the people. When it comes to negative programming, it's very important that we become aware of it, because only then can we change it. What would happen if there was a transformation in the hearts of every man and woman? A revolution of self-transformation and self-development, because self-education is the most important type of education. What would happen? Because is it right that more people know more about celebrities and singers than they know about their own body and their brain? What about that there's more makeup stores in the world than bookstores? You know, I read a shocking statistic that said 90% of women are not happy with the way that they look. So then what is the benefit of a society of young girls, generations that are being trained and programmed to believe it's okay to be a Ferrari with no engine? When will we stop ignoring the fact that young girls are committing suicide? Look, the world is in two extremes. Extreme poverty, extreme destruction, extreme disease. And then extreme abundance, opportunity, and interconnectedness like we've never seen before in the history of this planet, thanks to technology. What if the future was a reflection of you? Because you see, I believe we can have profit, but we can still look after the people and look after our beautiful planet. Next slide, please. What if the future was a reflection of you? Of your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your consciousness? Because it is. The future won't be what you want. It will be who you are and what you believe. Go for what is in your heart. When you go home today, apply these 3 steps to any area of your life and watch it transform. Focus on what you want. Do the inner work that only you can do. Because self-mastery, once you master yourself, you can master anything. Focus on what you want. Go for what is in your heart. And that action comes from within. Focus on what you want. Align your emotions. Take action. It will be yours. You will feast on your success.